Hello again, it's Karen, and I am here for my week 10 update. It is very hard to believe it has been 10 weeks, but it has. It's been 10 weeks, and last week I weighed in at 253.4 and had gotten to my milestone weight loss of 50 pounds, which was really, really cool. And my weight today is 249.2 for a total of an additional 4.2 pounds. So that's 54.2 pounds total that I have lost since my gastric bypass surgery on July 16th. And it feels great. It feels great to be down 54.2 pounds. I cannot even put into words what that feels like. And let's just suffice it to say nothing can top that feeling. The feeling of feeling like you're being successful when you've struggled your entire life to try to lose weight, and you have moments of success, periods of time where you're successful, dropping a few pounds, but then not only do you gain those pounds back, but then more on top of that. And I'm sure you can all relate to that. But I know that the weight that I've lost, I won't see again. And that's really cool also. So anyway, again, a lot of my success, I believe, comes from my walking. And I mentioned before in the video that I just did to thank Virginia for showing me that I got on the top 5 walkers for my average steps for the past 5 days, which I wish I could say that my steps were, well, they were out of being motivated to walk, but I have needed to find a new coping mechanism. I had a really rough week last week. Very emotional. This is the first time I have dealt with being this emotional since I've had surgery. And my behavior in the past, which put me to 303 pounds to begin with, I ate for a variety of reasons. I ate when I was happy to celebrate. I ate when I was bored and I didn't have anything to do. And I ate when I was upset. Any kind of comfort foods. I was a big ice cream person prior to surgery. And a chocoholic. I wanted chocolate, and I drank a lot of soda. So my comfort food, a lot of times, well, it was always junk. Or, yeah, let's just say it was always junk foods. And you know what? I can't eat to drown my sorrows anymore. So I have to find another coping mechanism. Earlier in the week, I became very upset, and I couldn't go back to my old ways, and I just didn't know how to deal with what I was going through. So, really, I took it out on the treadmill. I took it out on the treadmill because I didn't know what else to do. A couple times I napped, I slept, and tried to read. I would watch YouTube videos. I would read message boards, but when my emotions went from sadness to anger, and I wanted to hit something, and I wanted to find some way to, I just needed an outlet. It felt so good to get on the treadmill and just like pound out my frustration and anger. And I don't deal well with anger to begin with. I just don't deal well with anger. I don't like to feel anger. Let's just put it that way. I don't like to feel anger. It's an ugly emotion for me. I never want to be mad at somebody. I don't want anybody mad at me. So eating has always been an escape, and I can't take that escape route anymore. So I was just curious to know how many of you out there have come up with some other coping mechanisms. I know this is going to sound silly, but I go into the garage where my treadmill is here, and I talk to my cat. My cat is my, I guess he's like my exercise cheerleader. He goes out, he lives in the garage, and I go out there, and he loves it when I'm out there. He sits, either sits on the couch and watches me, and or he sits up on his perch on the top of the cabinet, or, I mean, he's always, when I'm out there, he's always nearby watching. And then, so I talk to him, and he waits for me to get off the treadmill, and I go and I sit down on the couch with him, and I spend some time with him, and I talk to my cat, and other than walking on the treadmill, I don't really know, I don't really have another coping mechanism. So I wanted to find out if any of you out there had the same problem. If you ate as your outlet prior to surgery, and now how you deal with your emotions. I think part of me feels like I just need to feel my emotions. I need to experience them, and I need to allow them to happen, but I used to stuff everything down, and I can't stuff it down anymore. So anyway, it's a Purple Cow's confession. You heard it here first. I just would like to know how you all deal with negative emotions now. How do you deal with being upset now compared to the way you dealt with things before surgery? So you can let me know, and we can compare notes. And yes, I have confessed that I'm having a hard time dealing with ugly emotions. So got any hints or tips? I'd appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.